Very few people come to me and say, life was just going so well, I figured it must be the autism. Usually, there are conflicts or eruptions or meltdowns that tell us that we're autistic. There's another way too. Starting ADHD medication later in life can show you the autism that's lying underneath. I've heard this 1,000 times. These symptoms do overlap, but when you start to take medication, the more uniquely autistic ones can stand out. I'm Sol Smith. I'm an ADHD and autistic life coach, and I wrote the Autistic's Guide to Self-Discovery, and I run the Neurospicy community, which is just full of support groups for ADHDers and autistics. ADHD can mask autism. ADHD symptoms like impulsivity, hyperactivity, distractibility, the chatter that happens in your brain, it can dominate your daily life. And because those features are so front and center, because they're always in the way, the more subtle autistic traits like sensory sensitivities or monotropism or rigid routines, they can be overlooked by the person. Number two, medication reduces noise. The meds quiet the scattered energy, and with that layer calmed, suddenly a lot of patterns become more obvious in yourself, and you realize that the ADHD was drowning out how overwhelming contact feels, how overwhelming sensitivity to sensory inputs can feel. That it's not that you are uninterested in people, it's that you've been forcing yourself to mask. And suddenly all of this becomes really obvious because you're not just struggling with ADHD. You see more. And number three, increase self-reflection. When you're taking ADHD medication, you've never had it before, you have a mental quiet, a mental stability, and you have space to reflect on yourself. And this reflection can lead to that self-discovery that you've been looking for, to discovering more identities underneath here.